Welcome back to later in the evening in the shop with Kale. I wanted to show you guys this here real quick. We are out of wire. This is our wire roll spool. And what we do here is we take this 14.5 gauge wire, 6,500 feet of it, and we set it in here, and then we weld this on top, and then we can pull wire out of here like a top hat, magic rabbit. But it just makes it really convenient. It keeps the wire bundled, and then you can just lift this and carry it around. And welcome back to the welcome back. Not sure what happened there. Sometimes GoPro glitches out. Anyway, where was I? We put wire in here. So what you need to do is punch this out, I guess. So this is our wire, the spool roll. Okay, this is very important. Starting end, and then this one is the finishing end. Okay, so we want the finishing end on the outside, the starting. It's always a great thing about videotaping something or being a video logger is your equipment will act up. Let's not be too concerned about it. All right, where was I? So anyway, what I do is I put this roll of wire on this. It's an old disc blade that has been modified. I will leave that on there. I don't have a knife. Yes, I do. And we will do that. Cut this tape off. Right like that. I think I will go ahead and, since we got it secured here primarily, let's take this tape off like that. We do not want, let's see here. How do I want to do this? Maybe I should have left that tape on. We will leave that there. So this is how the wire comes out, like that. And then this wire, how it finishes, excuse me. Very good. Ah! Yikes! Stripes. I should have left that on. We might be in trouble here, folks. Let's wind this and coil this back up so I can get that lid on. Bear with me. All right, here we go. Like anything in life or in the shop, everything takes a little bit longer, it's a little more difficult. Hopefully, this will fit over this rack of wire. This is a different brand of wire than we are normally used to using. So, ooh, baby, it is a tight fit. And that feels pretty good. I am going to tack it down after I hammer it with this mallet. Why, Kale, do you hammer it with a mallet? For good measure, that's why. There we go, that's down there, there. Tight, that's where it was. Here we go. When was the last time you welded, Kale? Ooh, it's been a minute. Put that on there. Ground, stick. Turn it on. Gas is on. Here we go. Helmet on, and we will tack it. At first, it's a little hot. This metal is a lot thinner than the disc blade metal, but we got good penetration right there. that looks really good. I'm happy with that. We will spot it over here. Close your eyes or wear a mask, protective mask. Here again, it's too hot. We will turn that down, but it had good sound. It's difficult welding because I need a lot of heat on the bottom side of this disc, but not so much on the top side. So it's a weird little spot. I think we're good now. So I'll go around and finish the welding, and we pull this out. Hopefully it's the starting end. Hooray! Starting end, and then we put, yeah, so everything is just in there. And we'll put this in right through there, and it keeps it all together. So we have wire. You can pull wire out, and oh my goodness, on a farm we use wire like you wouldn't believe. It gets used for very many things. Very handy, versatile tool to do all sorts of things with. So, project done. Okay, let's move on to the next project, which is plugging a tire. Have you guys ever done that or seen that before? Hey guys, did you by chance read this? I did not. Fortunately, it was on the bottom side of that thing we punched out. I punched this out. I did not read this, but we're in good shape. Because we did start with the correct side. All right, take a look at my welds. I could use some judgment here. Feel free to comment. I don't mind, especially if you're my ag teacher from 9th, 10th, 11th grade on that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and paint this thing. What do we call this thing? The wire box. I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. We're gonna paint it gray. I've never painted it before. Looks like it was painted green, maybe at one point, but it's all rusty. So let's just go ahead and put a nice coat of paint on it and make it look good. Paint your welds. There we go. That's what we want to do. Make it look nice and good. Paint the table, paint the bench, get some overspray, spill. This way it won't rust up too much, and maybe it'll be easier to locate since it's this nice gray color. Or we could paint it red. You like this? You guys like this color? Or what color do you think should be painted? Like, share, subscribe in the comments below. Ha! We get it? There we go. Almost out. Get a couple coats of paint on the thing. Paint some of the wire on the inside. Get up underneath. I think we are out. That's it, folks. Okay, anyway, hey, Kale, are you gonna fix that tire? Sure I will. Oh my goodness. It's a different color of silver. We'll put it on the upside there. Look at that. Should we do 2 coats? Actually, this is brighter and shinier. It's more chromier. We are gonna have a chrome wire dispenser. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. Yeah, way better. Chrome dome. All right, let's go fix that four-wheeler tire. Okay, here we go. One take, everybody knows the rules. We're gonna jump right into this. On this four-wheeler, I have a nail right there. So the tire is going lower, losing air, not very fast. But so what I did is I have a couple of these, but I bought a new one today. This is a tire plug kit. And I will show you how this works. First thing you do, pull the nail out. And then put the nail back in because it leaks. We're okay. Once you pull the nail out, it will leak. So we have an air compressor right over there so we can fill it back up. Just a little bit of nail. So what we're gonna do, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this in the right order. So what you wanna do is take this dealy bopper and put it in the hole, and you're gonna rough it up a little bit to carve out some of the bad parts. And it's such a small hole that, there we go. There, we got it in there. That's good enough. This is not completely necessary. I don't always do this. Then what they want you to do is take rubber cement, which you have to be over 21 to purchase apparently now, but I don't do that either. I just take one of these plugs, these ooey gooey sticky plugs, and get it all over my fingers. Then you stick it through this deal right here, and you use your pliers to help. You don't have to, but it helps. So you pull the plug through just like that, about halfway through, and then you will push it in. And if you can see here, let me see, if you see here, there's a little gap right there. So once you push it in, and sometimes some people twist it up, I don't know, I just push it in and pull it out. It will, because of that gap, it will pull out. So we will try this now. And I don't think I made the hole big enough with that thingy. It's getting hot in here, isn't it? I have the heaters on. It's cold outside. This is probably why they want you to rough it up with this to make a bigger hole. But I am just going to, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's obey the rules. See if we can. There we go. As you will notice, I have this four-wheeler lifted up in the air. You can do this on the ground, but when you have it jacked up, it just helps my back, knees, and everything else. Okay, now we're gonna go for the plug. Try to put it in there. Got it, okay. I have the plug in, and you can see there's still some of the rope, whatever you want to call it, left hanging out. Then you pull it out like that, and then it should be plugged. And at this point, if you want to put rubber cement on it, go ahead and do that. Okay. Didn't get it done. Now, we are going to air up the deflated tire. And that'll hold air right there. That fixes your tire, and that'll get you by another season or whatever.